I'd been trying new camera angles, and who knew that the one that I already had was the best one. I went down here, which I think I've discussed with you before. I've done a bit of homeworky. I've got no hair. At first I was like, oh, but now I really like it. Someone else said I look like a thug. I don't look like a thug. I've never looked like a thug in my whole fucking life. There's maybe the time I had a black eye. Maybe. I don't know if I should do this as a proper review or do this as a Dave review and just talk cod shit all the way through it. Ultra Magnus. Can't remember how to make him say his words. The biggest problem that I've got with this is Magnus is Japanese and Prime is a Yank. So I have a Japanese Yank crossbreed, which means that he's Optimus Prime until he combines, and then he's Ultra Magnus combine, which is just, it's funny. Shitty day. Don't know why I'm doing this, but you know how sometimes you get home and you just think, I'm going to make a YouTube video talking inanely about crap for a little while, because it doesn't ultimately matter. I did Waspington. It was Waspington who told me, Ben Waspshot. I call him Waspington. I just like it. And he probably knows who I mean. Most of you do as well. It's not like I haven't spoken about him before. He pointed out that maybe, just maybe, I might have done this video before. I think what actually happened is I've done a video of me changing it, and I'm pretty sure I've reviewed the toy. But I think I've reviewed Prime and I've reviewed Magnus, but I don't. The dust on here is pitiful. I'm a disgrace. I don't think I've reviewed me building it. So I've done that, essentially. So I've done all of that, and then what you're going to do is you're going to move the connector port. No, you're going to leave it, sorry. I've done all of that. I've made it into that. I'm not really explaining what's going on. I'm just doing this for something to do, really. But I promised everyone I'd do it. Articulation on this point is you've got an up and down mechanism, but you've got a turny-turny mechanism. The picture's really good this evening. The light down here really, really works. It makes me look like a comedy villain as well, sort of. So that goes in. Yes, okay, right, so we're going. My gorgeous blue mouse, the neon one that I've showed in past videos. Just look up my neon mouse. It died, I had to go. So I bought a Microsoft mouse. It's not very ergonomic, as my housemate Alex called it. It's an RSI maker. I bought a pink one as well. Because I missed the neon blue one. It was a special little quirk about it. I bought a bright pink mouse. It's this wireless mouse. It's wicked. I can actually drag things across on my music software. I'm now officially a member of a musical agency who sort out gigs for DJs and stuff like that. And I was officially supposed to be getting, I'm going to ask, but I've been asked to do an interview. I'm going to do this at the same time. I hope you don't mind. These pegs, by the way, the connector pegs, when you turn them into, just to explain, I'm sure I've done this in a different video. When you've got those connector pegs, yes, they connect onto Ultra Magnus's arse end to give him legs. The legs are pitiful. He makes, I tell you what, Ultra Magnus looks at G1s and goes, I wish I could be like them. He's got no articulation whatsoever. So now I've got two of these, okay? And if you look, that thing there has got a hole in the bottom of it, and that thing there has got pegs on it. And what you do is you now take your gloriously sized Optimus Prime's big old tootsies here, look. Didn't he look lovely in that colour? Ooh. And then you tip the wheels up, taking the stupid tyres off. So you do that with the toe, which will allow you to tip the wheels up a little bit. Am I on camera? Yeah. Then fold the toes in, and then fold the... Is that right? That can't be right. So half, flat that down. I watched Pior's videos a couple of times on how to do this. They were quite... Oh! Reason they won't fit is because you've got to take these off. What a twat. And just have his normal prime feet, because now he's got the little stumpy feet with the hole in the bottom. So what you do is you make the hole into the peg, and you go peg, hole, peg, hole, peg, hole. Where's that from? You push one into the other like so. You push that up like that, and then you take that front piece with the hole in there. You put the little blue peggy thing in there, which holds his leg in, like so, which just gives him a bit of. You've really got to press it in there, and then you take that bit and push that onto that, which means every time you move him, he won't come apart, which gives him ultra mega super legs with strangely small tootsies. Let's do it to the other one, and then I can press on. I'm quite impressed with the way this is going so far. I know I'm just wobbling about crap. I'm sure I was in the middle of something. DJ agency. I will go on with it. Forgive me if I just squeeze robots together, because it's just an excuse for me to talk. I got some bad news today. And I'm very, very preoccupied, and I would admit that the one thing throughout the last God knows how many years is every time the world turns a little bit shit, I have a waffle on YouTube about it. So there we've got Optimus Prime with huge, great, big, massive feet of doom. Now I actually really like him like this. If we could just leave him like this, I would be really, really more than pleased. But we can't. So we're going to strip him. You've got to take off, remove. Camera looks really good like this. I'm very pleased. Remove one putty. Remove. I don't even know why I'm doing this video. Well, I just discussed that. Anyway, the DJing thing. Remove the fisties, and then you've got to take his entire top half off, like that. Okay, while trying not to drop everything. And what I've got on mine, which disappoints me greatly, is wear on the chrome there, from where he always wears his Optimus Prime top half. That disappoints me. I know it's sort of inevitable, unfortunately, but it disappoints me. It's bad. So what you've got is now that. So he's got wheel daddy body. Looks like one of those Olympic cyclists. He's got massive legs and weedy little body. Not that any of those had weedy bodies, and if they ever meet me, you're all great. Got no hair. What I have got recently, because I've been reaching up and painting so much, is fuck off great big muscles on the top of my shoulders. I never knew I had them. I don't know when they cracked up on me. They just went, bing, here we are. It does unfortunately mean is they are sore a lot of the time. Don't get muscles. It's a false economy. So now I have two. I'm turning around like a dog trying to get in a basket, because I can't find what I did with Magnus's body. There we go. Is that a good visual image? DJ. 8 minutes 33. So I got a phone call yesterday from John, who looks after me, so to speak, DJing wise now, and they are going to do some questions. So they can put a profile together and a little page on the website, and trust me, when I have my own page on a website saying who I am and what I do, I'm going to show you all. I've got to do some better mixes. Not better mixes as in the ones I've got are bad, but better as in fucking amazing. I've been learning some tricks with some tunes. I've just got to sort of put it all into action. You take that, fold them round, turn them around like one will go under the other, like that, because they're on little stilts. You see the little stilt? And then you push that back down. Oh, for God's sake, what's going on? Raise the stilt. Do that like that. And do both of those like that. There, and get it in that formation so it's a flying wing thing. And then press them together with the little coggy teeth. You now got Ultra Magnus's back half. So the next little bit I'm completely making up as we go along, But that's what I'm good at, isn't it, children? Who's done some good stuff lately? Anyway, the DJ thing. I've digressed so much. I'm on a DJ agency. I was supposed to get my questions today, and basically I haven't. And after having, as I said, a rather disappointing day with some news that I probably wouldn't rather have not heard, I thought, oh, I'll get home, do my questions, do all of that sort of stuff. And they've not arrived, which forces me to ask a question. Come on, where are they? What are you doing? And I don't really want to go down that road, because the guy who's doing it is a really, really good, well-known person within the scene, if that makes sense. He if you can know them, he knows them. He's just that kind of guy. Not because he's a sycophant or anything like that. He's sociable. He makes it his business to get to know everyone. I've got faith in what he does, but I've not had my questions, and I'm a bit disappointed. But what I might do is, when I get my questions, I might do them on video, and I think that would be quite good fun. Because then you lot get a little bit more insight into what I've done musically, because I talk about it all the time, but there's not really anything to talk about, if that makes sense. That's going to pop in there like that. That goes through there like that. Yeah, and that all goes like that. And then they go up, and they go. I'm doing all of this off camera. What I've done is I folded it into that configuration. I wasn't supposed to show you the head yet, but I'm not really into the money shots. That is a beautiful, beautiful head. That is the front of the truck. So all I've kind of done there is fold that up like that without damaging the blue chrome. I kept this thing in the car for quite a while. I had no choice because I just had no space for it to go. And then when I took all the box out with all the stuff in the car, when I got my MP10 and wanted to play primes and got out my G1 so I could do a beautiful photo of G1, the MP10 and the MP01 all together in truck mode, that made me a smiley boy. I adored that photo. It was absolutely beautiful. So I've got him into this position, okay? And I'm going to do all of that. And that's right. So I've got him in this big splayed out mess of nonsense. Now these things are what I'll hold his current hand. But because he's becoming a Mega Prime after me throwing his putties, you pull all of that together, apart. Not together, I do mean apart. Pull it apart. Fold that back like that. Fold that back like that. Like that. And you just sort of stick them however you need to. Now can you see, and this is, I'm going to have to do this on the camera, otherwise you're not going to be able to see a jiggly puff. You see there's those two big pegs in there, blue pegs, and then you've got two circles either side. Well, that is the reflection of the top up there. Can you see the pegs? As well as that, I think when these are pushed in, and he makes his rugga-dugga-dugga-dugga noise, it makes him sound like Optimus Prime or even Ultra Magnus. Where's the button? Give it a try, shall we? Let's press those in and press his button. Ultra Magnus Convoy. Get the head out of the way. The head fitted before, and now it won't. It's being a shit. There we go. Take that through there. Then that will fit. Then I can just arrange that as I need. So what you do now is you take the top of Prime and Magnus, and you plug them in. Let me take off the arm doodads for a moment, because you don't need those at all. You take the whole front end and you slot it together like that, and then you use the tabs and holes that I said about. Lift the backpack up, push down on that. So when he's all in together, he still goes woogie wiggle 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 wiggle, biggity biggity bad self. That's what he says. push that down, and there's, can you see there's 2 white tabs in there, look. And then when you white tab that together, and then angle those, you get his top end. Sexy, sexy! Now tall-wise, how tall is he? He's a Unicron. What have I got? I've got, oh, what a brilliant comparison just to be sat here in front of me. It's all about being a collector, you know, even when you're not wanting to be a collector. Ruination, I am Ruination. So most of you will know a Ruination or a Bruticus, and that's your Ruination and that's your Bruticus. So they're going to be, they're similar sort of size. They're very similar sort of size. If similar size means that a Mega Prime's about 1.5 inches taller, but there's a hell of a lot more of a Mega Prime. There's tons more of him. To finish him off, I've had bad news, and I'm not drinking. I'm seeing this as a personal victory. I'm officially not doing it, but officially I might give it a go. I've been challenged to not drink booze for 40 days. 2 of my friends are not drinking alcohol for 40 days. However, anyone who's watched my channel at all before kind of knows that I'm an enthusiast in that regard. So I might give it a try. I don't know. 40 days is a long time to go without a drink. 40 days isn't a long time to go without a drink, and now I sound like a raging alkie, but it's kind of not. What is a long time to go without is knowing that you can't do something for 40 days, if that makes any sense at all. Just the knowledge of you're not allowed it makes it seem twice as daunting, which I'm not really into, but there you go, what do you do? So what I've done there, just to explain quickly, is I've pushed Magnus's thumb into Optimus's thumb, which locks it all off, and then on the outside here you've got 2 little pegs, and all you do is just dress up the box together with the wheels facing up, turn the fisticuff, and now you've got a Mega Hands. Oh, Mega Hands! I love this camera angle, it's very good. Needs the white balance turning down a little bit. I'm worried he's going to fall over. I don't know where I'm going to fit him on my shelf. We'll find a way. We won't. We won't find a way. That's total, utter fabrication. So you can't see. I might move that down. Hang on. Let me see if I can. Where are we? Let me see all the other crap that's going on. So take the little white peggy fisty, plug it into Optimus's hand, like that, like he's holding a weapon. As Optimus holds his weapon. And then you. Is that not working? Wheels up. That's why. Wheels up. I said that a minute ago, stupid boy. You plug that into that, and then you plug those into there, which now means everything's going to sort of hold together slightly better. That won't plug in for fuck all, you bastard. Come on. Do I swear too much? I think I swear too much. I don't care. It's my YouTube and I'll do what the bloody hell I like. So I'm going to do that, and 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 then you push all that lot together and you've got another Mega Hand. And we've got a Mega Prime. And look at all the junk that's left over, which you can attach to him in sort of pseudo sort of ways. I think the best thing though really is if you take those, flap that down, flap that half in, flap the wheels up, flap that in, keep the wheels up, flap that back, hide it away back into this mode. Then there are slots on here. Is that how it went? I'm sure that was how it went. I'm sure it was. Because I know you can give him... Where are they? And on nothing. Ah, okay. We'll try something different, because this is fan mode territory anyway. Toe out, fold that in, put that down, taking back to foot mode. Then Is that it? Yes. So there's a hole there, grey hole, which has no purpose. No purpose whatsoever. Except for, if I take omega, there we are, and I take the aforementioned no purpose hole and put that peg onto that hole, I'm gonna do it down. Woohoo! Wah! Do 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 do. Plug that in, leave that out. Plug that in. Super rocket logo like mode. I've forgotten he was so much fun. I would have played with him more if I hadn't have forgotten he was just so much fun. It's a shame you can't put these on. I really like the shoulder pads. Because if the shoulder pads clicked on... I've had a message from YouTube. If the shoulder pads clicked on in that direction to the Autobot logo showed, that would just be the sex. But they can't plug on anywhere. I might go and sort of internets and stuff and see if there's a magical way of utilising it. That was it, really. Where are we? 21 minutes 31. This whole fucking video is a dirty, wretched shambles of just me talking because I've had a miserable, khaki day. I would just like to say very, very quickly, on behalf of anyone who ever liked a robot ever, this is the best, most poseable, lightest, accurate piece of... It's just brilliant. It's just glorious. I've not thought... You know, I got it and I left it in the box for hours. I mean hours. Because I was sort of intimidated by the amazingness. Because I was like, what if I get it out of the box and it's not brilliant? What if someone finds out how much money I've spent on it? All that sort of stuff. But I knew I had to have it. And that's all there is to it. I love it so much. It makes me want to touch myself in the pants. This has been 23 minutes of SMS number 1, transforming an Omega Prime, which I'm now going to go and try and pose and take some photos of just because I can. And I'm probably going to play with my MP10 as well, because it's frankly won't stand up.